Welcome back to our 40th web programming tutorial. Now, in this video, I'm going to firstly add in a nice little break here, and I'm going to copy the top two lines a few times. So 1, 2, 3, and okay, it's not good practice to do this, but I'm going to anyway. Just going to get rid of the last two. Well, I'm going to use the same variable all over again, but I don't want to redefine it, recall it every time. So what we can do here is we can also add in little things like 1, 2, 3 and 3, 2, 1 with a negative at the front. So JavaScript can actually handle all this stuff, and as you can see, got the 12, 12.123 and negative 12.321. So we're seeing what JavaScript can actually contain, and from here we can also cover a little bit more with taking a look at, I'll create a new variable here, so we're going to call it var my line, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly write in a little string. Now, strings are rather useful because it's basically what all text is referred to in JavaScript, and strings are cool, I guess. Not really a big fan of them, but they're very useful when it comes down to it. Document.write and then we just do my line plus br, and we close this off, and as you can see we'll have a nice little extra line of text in there, so it works out pretty well for us. Still got a few more things to do in this video, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this thing again, copy it off probably a few more times, and with this second line here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do strings are cool, and then I'm going to do nice little quotation marks. So I don't know what I've done here, but it's not really useful. And if we were to run this out, we just lose all of our script, because if one line doesn't work, we lose everything within it. Now, you might be thinking that I wanted to put a little quotation mark here, and I did, but it won't let me. So how do I do this? I've got to remember something. It was called escape character. Well, escape characters, and this is how we do it. And I'll just add on the end. Escape characters are backslashes that we just sort of throw in when we want to use, or just before we want to use quotation marks. And if we run this through, we'll see we get a nice little quotation marks, and it's told us that it's basically understood that what we're trying to do. And over the next couple of lines, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this value to boo, because instead of dealing with a string, we're going to deal with a boolean. We're not going to really talk much about booleans at the moment, but I'm just going to show you what they do. And we'll do boo. And again, I'm just going to copy these top two lines a couple of times. It's going to be much easier. And delete this last one. Again, sorry this video is getting on a little bit. I'll talk to you about some of these values in a second. Oop. False. So what we've got here is we've got three extra boolean, well, three values. I believe I might have done a bit of a mistake here, but if we run it through, there we go. We've got true, false, and null. So basically, boolean values either true, false, or null. It's true if the statement is true. It's false if the statement is false. and it's null if there's nothing in the statement, because it can't be true or false if there's nothing in there. And that's where we use these values. We're not going to deal with these that much early on, but they do become a bit more prevalent as we go further into our JavaScript videos. And I am sorry I'm taking so long with these videos. There's a lot to cover with them, and because there is a lot of code, it does start to get a little bit more complicated. So I might start deleting some of this stuff. I believe we've covered pretty much everything that we want to on variables, so next video don't be shocked if we start with a completely clean JavaScript document. So anyway, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I probably skipped over a couple of things here. If there are any issues, however, on that, just leave them in the comments. But if you've managed to get through even with my little spaciness, that's great and good for you. It is kind of getting a bit late here, so I'm kind of yammering on a little bit. So anyway, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and again, if there's any need for help, just leave it in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And I apologize for my ramblings, and I am out.